the house with a spare tire on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you're now saying
Yeah,
that
they ain't gonna do all this.
being a part of being an aider in a what do you call it?
Yes.
An endorsement.
An enabler.
An enabler.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the word. Yes. So
Yeah.
you've enabled this behavior, and now that
We both have.
Huh?
We both have.
I have not.
No, men and women. Yes, we have.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got it.
But let me tell you where I think it's all fucked up at.
Okay.
Y'all got the law behind y'all. And y'all going crazy with the shit. And that's where the shit got all fucked up.
Why you say that, Smoke?
But we both delusional. Huh?
Why you say that? About the law.
Why do I say what?
About the law. They got the law behind them. That's like.
That's on.
Yeah,
because they do. Shit.
Yeah.
How does that relate to the topic saying that we have the law behind us? I don't understand.
No, I'm saying we are both delusional. Not just women, men and women.
Okay.
But where it's all fucked up at is y'all got the law behind y'all. You know what I'm talking about? So that funky ass shit got some stain to it.
Okay, do you mean like when we have the law behind us, are you referring to the thing like if we marry or whatever, you marry a woman and then she can, after a while, walk away with half of what you have? Is that what you're referring to as it pertains to the law?
That's one instance.
Okay, and another?
How many homeless shelters out there, abuse shelters out there you see for men?
No?
I mean,
men don't get abused?
You're not going to see a lot of that. The
they do, but you ain't
to
gonna see
that
that,
is very, different or whatever. Now, they do have shelter for men, but the number of abuse, cases or whatever, they happen one in every couple of minutes that a woman is abused. And just the strength of a man is totally different than a woman. So I don't think that's relative.
So you saying a woman can't kill you?
No.
Is that what you're trying to do? Well, what the fuck we talking about? That's that delusional shit.
That's not delusional. It's delusional.
It is fucking delusional.
It's more of an unlevel playing field. See, when I hear delusional, I think more of being realistic. Like what I'm getting at is this. Women can have nothing to offer. Like a black woman can have nothing to offer. She's not aesthetically educated. She doesn't make a great deal of money. She doesn't look all that great herself. She might be a 2. But she expects to have this wonderful man that does everything right. A man that pretty much know he ain't worth a shit pretty much expects a woman and settles for a woman that ain't worth a shit is what I'm getting at. Now, saying that a man with money is held at a higher standpoint, yeah, because he has the money. He has something to offer. If he has a great deal of money, he can full-fledged take care of his woman, buy nice things, do monetary stuff, whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? So he has something to offer. So that's why he's expecting something, because he has a great deal to offer. He might have a home. He might own a car. He might own a couple of cars. You know what I'm saying? But the delusional part I'm talking about is you can have a woman of a way lower stature than that guy and have absolutely nothing to offer, but still, feel some type of way about things not going her way, or she can't get the right man, or she may take a step up in life in one dimension, you know what I'm saying, but think she's supposed to get a higher ranking of man. Like broke dudes do not go looking for Ivy League women, but broke women do. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Dudes that know they ain't got nothing to actually offer. They don't own a home. They don't do nothing like that. They usually go look and prey on desperate women. Women that are having a hard time to find a man. That's who they prey on. They don't go look for the filthy, rich, beautiful woman because they know they're not going to get them. It's like black women are the only ones in that delusion. No man is in that delusion. Like, if you said about a man being delusional, you can say a man is being delusional about thinking he can turn a hoe into a housewife or something, or or thinking that he can make this woman be something that she's not, but not in the sense of his expectations in being delusional. Like, that's all women department right there. You know, most men are going to try to date women in their realm. They're not going to go outside of it. That's who they try to talk to. That's who they flirt with. That's who they flirt with at work. Women in their realm. Like, okay, how many times have you seen at your job a man try to go talk to, like, the district manager? Actually, out on a date. I don't know how to relate that to too many jobs, but just somebody way in corporate and they just basically a worker. How many times have you done that? Now think of seen it. Now think about how many times you've seen women do it in reverse. To try it. See what I'm saying? It's the woman in that sense that is more delusional. Like one of the reasons that I think it's so many single black women, honestly, is because your expectations is way too high for what you can actually get and you can pull. It's a cruel world, man. I'm like, we did not invent the way things are. And then what I'm about to say is gonna sound like it's gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings. And it's gonna sound bad, but it's the truth. It's like, okay, if you're a woman and you know you're not that appealing, making a lot of demands about how somebody's supposed to be ain't gonna work out for you. I'm sorry. I did not make up the rules of the world. It is what it is. If you're not that good looking and your body not quite the par and that kind of thing, you know, you in your 40s and shit, no, it's not going to be that great for you. That's another thing, too, that works in men's favor. You don't see too many men date older women, like Ray Older. But you see it go the other way. And it's unfair. Truly, it's unfair. But it is what it is. It doesn't work that way. But you will see you'll see it go the other way. You know what I mean? Like, you can see an older man date a younger woman, but it usually because, you know, finances, something like that, or she might just like a mature person that give him security, because women need that security. But that's just the way of the world, and I don't think women or black women accept that.
I'm sorry. Hello.
Uh-huh.
I need to interject. You just said something again about finances as well, and I just want to say where the point of reference is for this show. If y'all watch that Kevin Samuel show, this is what where this came forth or sprung about for me. Why I wanted to talk about this topic is because, like, you know, if you watched it, the lady was saying, like, her sense of entitlement of what she thinks she deserves rather than what she qualifies for. And I would like to stand in the point where I don't think I'm as delusional as, you know what I'm saying, some of my peers or my sisters out here. You know, like, you have to have, I agree with everything you said, you have to have a certain amount, like, what do you bring to the table? And we're talking about this from a thing of a high-value man. And when you say high-value man, that does directly talk about finances. And you know, so
it's not just finances.
Well, this is what I'm saying. That's what that phrase is determining. When you look it up, high-value man, that is basically about your finances. That's what it is. I'm not making this up. You can check that out right now. That's where the term sprung forth from. So when we say that, that means that as a woman, you have to be able to bring something to the table other than what's in between your legs, other than you talking about, you know what I'm saying, you can assist him with something that is already a success. What else do you have? And we have to be realistic about the way that we look as well. Now, what high-value man or what top dollar, I'll use Jay-Z for an example. He's not the most attractive man in the world, but he has one of the most attractive women on his arm. Why? Because he brings a certain amount of value to the table, and he's able to pull and attract her. Even beyond Beyonce, he can have any other woman that he wants, because he's had several affairs on her as well. Even though he has a woman that make equally about the same amount of money that he does, that brings, you know what I'm saying, things and benefits to the table, that is a mother of his children. Yet and still, if he left out of that relationship right now, he would be able to pull another Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a woman, we have to be realistic about the things that we do have to bring to the table. And we're talking about modern day black women now. I see too many of my friend girls, who have their heads in the clouds, thinking that, you know what I'm saying, the world owes them this and or they're entitled to this and that because of you just a woman. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you got to bring to the table. No, you got to bring more. And then you got to be realistic about what you qualify for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you out here and you running around and you're more of a liability to a man than you are to an asset to him, then you got to check yourself. And that's what I'm talking about, is the false reality women have created for themselves, and also other women co-sign. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here to express.
That was a key point, that co-signing part right there.
Yeah.
A lot of women ain't got the nerve to stand up to the clique. But before I continue on this point, let me speak up for the Beehive and say there is not now, nor will there ever be another motherfucking Beyonce. All right.
Amen.
But on that,
Amen.
from the South, from the dirty South, goddamn right. So, what was you talking about? Oh, yes, a lot of these chicks ain't got the tits enough to stand up to their homegirls. I think that's
right.
another place where we fell off. You know what I mean? It used to be you could be a good girl and stand tall in this shit. The motherfuckers knew you was a good girl. You wasn't going for that. You know, niggas wasn't running the trade on you. You know what I'm saying? It was just understood. So niggas ain't even approach you with that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But now, the good girls with social media and shit, everybody want attention, you know, I guess. And, you know, you got the parts to get it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to have the moral fiber or the
part.
Huh?
You got to have more than your part. And to your point of saying, when I say, like, you know, he can get another Beyonce, there'll never be another Felicia Ratliff. There'll never be another whomever, because we are all uniquely made. When I made that point, I was saying, like, he can go out and get a woman just as beautiful, equally as beautiful as Beyonce. And he can be a...
That was my point, goddammit. There is now. Goddamn, beautiful motherfucker. So what are you saying now?
Yes, there is. That's so
in your opinion. Okay. All right.
I know plenty of people who are not famous right now who are equally as beautiful as Beyonce.
It's really beautiful ladies out there. I'm talking about the whole package.
Plenty of beautiful.
Hold on,
Beyonce is not the unbreakable mold all day in all.
I agree.
Some people.
I agree. I was just offended by another one. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I definitely didn't mean to offend. I was just saying that beauty is something that you can find, you know what I'm saying, relatively easy. It's not like, you know, that's not anything.
External beauty is easily found. That internal beauty, that shit is getting more and more scarce.
Yeah, I agree. So that's what I'm saying. Like, even as a high value man, you know, like, okay, we even know my father right now to go out. He decided to divorce my mom, and he's 62 years old. I still know 40-something-year-old women who would still, you know what I'm saying, date him, or still, because if he has something, older men offer a sense of stability.
You come on down to the 20s, baby.
Okay.
Security.
Way up that high.
Security.
I don't know either, because it's like a 70-year-old man right here with a brand new baby.
Okay.